What's up, Taiwan? I'm Yvonne Yang with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. A day after China held a massive military parade, Taiwan's Mainland Affairs Council is criticizing Taiwanese politicians who went to Beijing to attend. Candice Coranta was at the council's press conference and has this report.
The government body that manages relations with China on Thursday condemned the former chair of the opposition Kuomintang, Hong Xiuzhu, for attending a massive military parade in Beijing to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. The Mainland Affairs Council had previously banned any Taiwanese government officials or former officials that had held key defense or intelligence roles from attending, urging all Taiwanese people not to take part. But Hong and several other figures from Taiwan's political parties attended anyway. She was seen multiple times in live streams of the event sitting alongside Communist Party officials. There's also been reports that she and other Taiwanese attendees would meet a top CCP official. Although the council pointed to the fact that her attendance goes against the government's position on China, they did say it seems like Hong didn't violate any rules. They had previously said she may have violated their ban because of a previous position she held that gave her access to sensitive information, but today they said it didn't look like that was the case. There was also controversy around a number of Taiwanese entertainers who shared a social media post from CCTV about the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II and the parade. That's gotten attention because the council has been investigating the influence of the Chinese Communist Party on Taiwanese entertainers. It recently issued warnings over a number of artists resharing a pro-unification post from CCTV. But this time, the council said it doesn't seem like these posts crossed any lines.
其实两岸之间，所谓的合作行为哈，对我们来说最重要的是你有没有这个合作行为有没有贬损到中华民国的地位，有没有要消灭中华民国的主权，然后有没有要鼓吹用武力来解决两岸问题。
But they said that this is just their preliminary conclusion and that they would be continuing to look into the incident. Fu Huaheng, Andy Xue, and Candice Coranta for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan has condemned China for drilling in its exclusive economic zone in recent months and is demanding an explanation from Beijing. Ellen Liu reports.
An unusual response from Taiwan's presidential office, condemning China for its recent drilling in its exclusive economic zone, also known as EEZ. It comes after a report by U.S. think tank the Jamestown Foundation, which says at least 12 oil and gas vessels and permanent structures were spotted in Taiwan's EEZ in July and August. The report says the rigs are part of Beijing's broader campaign to erode Taiwan's sovereignty. The presidential office says the actions violate international law and China should provide a clear explanation.
违反了国际法律的规范，也严重冲击国际秩序，即刻停止在我国在内区域各国经济水域从事非法设置与开采的活动。
Yet some analysts say that Beijing's actions are economically driven.
问题不单单只是在这个针对台湾或说挑战台湾的管辖权的问题哈。中国因为经济下行，它要寻求战略性资源的增储上产，有了这样的一个比较侵略性的这种经济作为。
China has also been increasing other gray zone pressure tactics, including sending Coast Guard ships around Taiwan's offshore islands. Taiwan's Coast Guard says China began regular patrols around the Kinmen Islands in February last year, with Chinese Coast Guard ships passing through Kinmen waters as many as 85 times up to August this year. It's a move Taiwan views as harassment. These maneuvers have also come amid the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit and China's military parade, prime moments for Beijing's propaganda.
金马的部分呢，当然是就是比较是属于这个管辖权的挑衅哈，就是特别是针对这个海巡执法的这个权利的挑战。
But Taiwan is not sitting idly by. A Taiwan Coast Guard delegation on Wednesday visited the Philippines to discuss growing gray zone activity from Beijing. A clear signal Taiwan is looking to strengthen partnerships as China steps up the pressure. Dolphin Chen and Ellen Liu for TaiwanPlus.
A senior Philippine official is pushing back against China's latest warnings on the Philippines' relationship with Taiwan. Defense Chief Gilberto Teodoro Jr. told reporters that Beijing cannot dictate to Manila how it should implement its One China policy. Teodoro's comments come after the Chinese Foreign Ministry warned that the Philippines would face consequences for, quote, trampling on China's red line. The warning followed reports that Taiwan's Foreign Minister Lin Jialong joined a trade and investment delegation to Manila over a week ago. Both the Philippines and Taiwan neither confirmed nor denied that visit. China is stepping up its trade war with the United States with new anti-dumping duties on some U.S.-made fiber optic cables. China's Commerce Ministry says the levies will range from 33 to more than 78% for some cables used in undersea and long-distance data transmission. It says an investigation found U.S. firms were skirting earlier trade measures. The decision comes just days after Washington tightened curbs on China's access to American chip-making tools. A group of 27 Kuomintang lawmakers are visiting Japan to encourage stronger trade relations between the two countries as they face challenges from U.S. tariffs.
我们积极跟友邦要积极的做相关的联系，尤其此时此刻这个美国这个经济强权关税扣关，那我们更需要区域经济的发展。那尤其日本跟台湾这个。最近而且呢是一个非常发达的经济国家，那我们有很多其实在关税上还有很多能够大家一起来探讨的问题，尤其 CPTPP 是由日本来主导。
The delegation is led by KMT Caucus Whip Fu Kunqi. The group met with Japan's House of Representatives. The Taiwanese lawmakers thanked their Japanese counterparts for supporting Taiwan's bid to join the CPTPP multilateral trade agreement, despite opposition from China. This is Taiwan's largest delegation to visit Japan's Diet in history. Legislative Speaker Han Kuo-yu is expected to lead a cross-party delegation to Japan at the end of September. New rules for parental leave will give new parents more flexibility starting next year.
现行的育婴留停的做法是，这个劳工在小孩3岁前其实是可以申请2年的育婴留停，那其中6个月可以由政府来提供80%的薪资补贴。那在我们新的方案之后，也就是明年的1月1号后，劳工可以在这2年的育婴留停的这总共的期间，选择以日为单位来申请
Under the old rules, parental leave in Taiwan had to be taken in blocks of at least 1 month. The new rules will allow parents to take time off by the day. The cabinet says the change should give families more flexibility when unexpected childcare needs come up. With Taiwan's birth rate at a record low, starting a family can be far from simple, especially when it comes to surrogacy, an issue that still divides people here. Our reporter Izzy Wells went to meet one couple who went to great lengths to start a family.
For Eddie and his partner, also called Eddie, having children of their own had always been a dream. And while heading to the park is now a cherished part of family life, it wasn't an easy journey.
The reason that we started this journey is that we felt like we have a lot of love that we want to pass it on. Having babies is definitely like something that we always want to do, but it also took us a while to kind of figure out what are some of the options that can be available to us. So yes, that's something that we have envisioned of doing for years.
Their son, Max, not his real name, is now almost 2. He was born in Portland, Oregon, in the United States via surrogacy, a practice that remains banned in Taiwan. At the time, it cost them more than $130,000 US. Today, that figure has risen to nearly $200,000. And Max's birth didn't just come with a high price tag. Delayed by COVID, the couple spent 2 years on a waiting list before finally being matched with their surrogate mother, Jen.
Hi, Jen. Hi, is that good morning?
I know a lot of people might think the whole surrogate thing is like more a transactional process, but actually not. Like when you are working with a surrogate, it's actually a both-way situation that you are not just interviewing them, they are also interviewing you at the same time as well. So it's a mutual agreement. You both need to feel comfortable working with each other.
Jen, a mother of two, helped give Eddie and his husband the chance to start a family. And their two families remain close, even reuniting in Max's birthplace in Portland. But while surrogacy made their dream possible, here in Taiwan, it's still a deeply divisive issue.
女人不能租借，女人不能租借，婴儿不能买卖，婴儿不能买卖，退回代孕法案，退回代孕法案。
At the end of last year, lawmakers hoping to tackle a persistently low birth rate began reviewing changes to the Assisted Reproduction Act. Meant to expand single women and same-sex couples access to services like IVF, it also included the possibility of legalizing surrogacy. But after two public hearings, the Health Ministry said opposition to surrogacy was overwhelming, and it was dropped from the proposed amendments.
有些经济弱势上面的妇女，她们也是为了金钱的缘故，所以她们就好像出租她们的子宫，有一些商业上面的那种，我们认为这个是不妥当的。
Critics say legalizing surrogacy could lead to the exploitation of women and children. And while supporters acknowledge such risks exist in less developed countries, family lawyer Sherman Lin says that's not a danger Taiwan needs to fear.
The Taiwan medical industry, I think, is the top 3 in the world. We have the really good technique. And in the legal side, our judge, our congressman are pretty mature, can be really detailed and really careful for establishing all kind of the legal. Yeah, so I think under a mature system of the medical and the law, Taiwan can go pretty smoothly.
Despite this, those working in the area of fertility say there's still a lot of pushback, often from misconceptions about surrogacy. And until there's more awareness, legalization still feels a long way off.
目前，我觉得可能近年都不会再有更进一步的讨论。我觉得真的需要有更多的人，看到想要代孕这个社群的需求，或者是为什么愿意成为代孕的这个需求，这个想法。其实，在美国，很多代孕家庭的家境其实没有很差。 其实他们也是有很良好的收入，那真的是基于一个助人的心情，所以才会来进行代孕。
And for Eddie and Eddie, their surrogacy journey was all about love.
So I think it's like it doesn't need to be like just there's only one options when it comes to what family is about, what having the kids is about. As long as you have parents. Mom and dads who really fell in love with their kids and really spend time and effort to raise their kids. I think that's the most important thing of all.
Have a child that I really love him, and it completes my life. Yeah.
The couple now hope to grow their family with a second surrogacy in the US. But for many in Taiwan, the chance to start a family this way remains out of reach. And for now, just a dream. Alex Chen and Izzy Wells for TaiwanPlus.
President Lai Ching-te has met with 3 winning youth baseball teams, promising to commemorate their wins in a special way.
所以为了要纪念这个难得的时刻，我要请中华邮政来制作纪念邮票跟纪念存折，邮折，大家认为怎么样？
The young players had an impressive run in August, capturing 4 world titles. Taipei's Dongyuan Elementary School team represented Taiwan in the Little League World Series, winning the country's first title since 1996. Taichung's Zhongshan Junior High School's team won the Junior League World Series, while the country's under-15 national team was victorious in the Baseball Federation of Asia's U-15 Baseball World Cup. Another team of players from around Taichung took gold at the Pony League World Series. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website or follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we take you to Argentina for the World Tango Championship, where couples light up the stage with their dancing. I'm Yvonne Young. Take care, and I'll see you next time.